Ay, fucking annoying. I'm back. It's been about 2 hours. The Xbox, for some reason, half red ringed on me. And I had to start over from where I last left off, which was basically leaving right before I left the city, is when I last saved, so I had to go from that point. So there might be some inconsistencies and differences between what you saw in the previous video and what is happening now. Oh, wow. Last time, I remember there was only like one thing there, but now it's like 3 things there. That's different. So it's random, I guess. Hopefully it doesn't red ring again. Yeah, let me save. Watch it red ring on me when while it's saving. Nope. Lucky that time. No, it's fine. I was playing Mass Effect for like, I don't know how many hours this morning, last night. Like,
all right.
Until like 3 o'clock in the morning just playing it. I didn't do anything. It was fine. But now it's like I only play for like, I don't know, like almost 2 hours on this, and it just stops. It's like the perfect time. This really is the perfect time for the red ring too. It's like right when I'm doing a let's play of the game. I love that. You know, not really when I like punch someone in the face right now, but hopefully it won't be an actual issue. So we're gonna examine some people now. You get to see their HP whenever you highlight them. That's how you know that you've examined them or not. If you can't see their HP, it means you haven't magic lensed them yet. You've been magic lensed. Deal with it. Now you'll die.
We're done.
But yeah, it's been cooling down. Hopefully it won't do it again. Hopefully. God, he's fast. Oh, wow. Better one. Just came out of nowhere. Don't get sloppy. Like Sloppy Joe. Weak to wind. I'm guessing that's wind. It could be like, I don't know, something else, like acid. Or claws. Green claws of doom. I don't really know.
It'll be 100 years before you can beat me.
Because you've lived a lot longer, right?
Not exactly. I feel power running all through my body.
Sweet, I leveled up. Blanca leveled up too. Speaking of which, I downloaded this and I'm going to use it now. A downloadable free trial set. A much appreciated gel set for healing your party. Acquire these items. Items over max number will be discarded. Normal max items 15. Materials 99. Is that how many items I have, or is that what they're giving me? I don't really know. Oh, that's how many. That's what they're giving me. So they give me 10 apple gels, 5 orange, 10 lemon gels, which I don't even have now, and 5 pineapple gels. So the maximum is 15, so that means that I would not get any apple gels. So it's really not worth it at the moment. I'll use it later. Once I don't have anything left. Yeah, EXP share, might as well. I haven't even used backstep yet. I forget I even have that skill. And Repeat doesn't get anything, because he doesn't have a trial pack thing, whatever. And here's some other things. I have such a mad headache right now. I'll try reading it. Hanks, resident of the Nowhere Corner, has stated that Yuri has successfully evaded the Knights and left the capital. Hanks claims that Yuri left in pursuit of the alleged Blastia thief, a Mr. Mordio, and that a cute young Fang, name of Estelice, was with him at the time. If Yuri is truly in pursuit of this Mordio, he will most likely be headed for Aspio, a destination that would take him to the north. Alright. This is a world map thing. I guess it shows you what's being sold. That's pretty cool. It shows you all the items being sold in that town. So it could be like, oh, do I want to go here or not? It pretty much shows you if it's worth going to that town based on what's being sold. And there's only one monster there. That's sad. I can't view enemy info. That's not really... I can't even view the enemy info. It's like I'm pressing A, but it's not letting me view it. Oh, it's showing where they're located. That's what it... Okay. That's what that green thing is for, I guess. The enemy info, I don't know. Here's my record so far. Hour 45, max gallop field of 9.7. Skits viewed, 2%. So it's only 2% of the skits viewed. Wow. And there's leaderboards. You see that little icon, that little, like, weird, like, radio tower icon thing? Radio signal icon? That's basically, it means if you press A, it'll show leaderboards for it. So pretty much fastest completion, max number of hits, max damage. Tales of Draspy, whatever the hell that is. Defeat something to do with the Coliseum. That's all leaderboard stuff. So let's see where we fit in right now. Oh, there you are, right there. Jerichoholic Ninja, 35. Yeah, we're really far behind. Max damage, where do we fit in? Not very high. Long Cat Hisenko. Sounds like we're kind of around to Darkstalkers. The game has hot bitches. It really does. Saving like a madman. I'm gonna be saving like crazy now. Outside the barrier.
I've heard stories about monsters living outside the barrier, but it's really true.
Yeah.
Now I understand why everyone says the world outside the barrier is so dangerous.
It's pretty easy to forget the monsters are even out here when you live on the inside. We better not let our guard down.
Right.
I love when you walk up to an enemy, they see you, you know, like exclamation point, but then you just walk to a corner, and it just instantly becomes question mark. It's like, I'm like right beside you. You really can't see me from there. Maybe I should name Lesbian John Cena. Can't see me. You can't see. Oh, he can see me. Shit. Shit. Oh, you can't see me now, bitch. Yeah. Oh. 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 He almost saw. He almost got me. All right. Same people, different location. Yeah, might as well. That guy's gonna probably be fucking grabbing Blanca's nutsack though, but whatever, I don't really care. How are you? I guess I'm alright. Not good with magic. Why not?
You don't use magic, do you, Yuri?
It's not that I don't. I can't. That's one talent I don't have.
But anyone with Blastia should be able to use magic if they just learn the theory, right?
I told you, I don't have the knack for learning magical theory.
So, you're bad at studying.
Well, that's one way to put it.
If you're bad at studying, that obviously means you're fucking stupid. Lesbian is fucking stupid as dirt. Dumbass. But he's a powerful dumbass though. Really strong. He'll beat you with his sheath. And he'll whip his sword out. And he'll cut you in half. That's how powerful Lesbian is. Don't mess with Lesbian. It's like we're making Blanca fight his threat. That's kind of sad. Whoa, whoa! Holy shit. Crescent Fang. Demon Fang. You know, now that I think about it, that does remind me of the old times I used to have. The old times of playing this game of Missing No and all the other people who knew and shit. basically,
Let's work together.
we didn't play this game because it wasn't out at the time. 360 wasn't even out back then. But back in high school, I'd go over to Missing Noah's house, and sometimes we play Tales of Symphonia. Whatever Tales game had the character Lloyd, or Lloyd, as he called it sometimes. Sometimes we would play that. And, he was basically the one who was controlling the main character people and stuff, and he knew what was going on. And it's kind of fucking ridiculous because he had, like...
The cry of victory!
Alright, so basically we're in the basement playing the game. There's 2 TVs in there, 2 TVs down there. So one TV's for the GameCube, and other TV's for something else or whatever. Actually, no, we did have 360 back. We did have 360 around that time. I had 360 around that time.
Big.
What makes you say that all of a sudden?
I thought the capital was big, but the world outside is so much bigger. How much farther beyond the horizon does that clear sky stretch?
I know. Compared to the lower quarter, it's huge.
All this talking about big and shit. Anyway, yeah. So, one TV is for the 360, which I brought over because I was the only one that had a 360 at the time. I think. Yeah, I was. For a short period of time, I was the only one for 360. And there was another TV for the GameCube, so he would be playing Tales. Somebody would be playing on the 360. His friend, Ashura, we'll just call him Ashura, he would be playing on the 360. His sister, Mia Blazer, would be on her computer. And then I or Ashura would be on the computer. There was 2 computers and 2 TVs. So basically a whole bunch of equipment downstairs. So he would be playing the game, going through all the cutscenes, doing the story mode. We'd just be sitting there doing our own thing. And just doing whatever, and waiting for a battle to happen. Once a battle happened, we would, pick up our controllers and start playing the game. And what I like to coin this as is a tank system. Because basically it feels like, Missing No was like the tank, and he was running around doing all the stuff, all the in-game stuff, and we were inside the tank, and we would just be like hanging out and just waiting for something to happen. And then once finally a battle happened, we would get out of the tank and then start doing stuff. It's pretty funny though. I never knew what was going on in the game. Like, I didn't know the story at all. All I knew was that I always played as Guy, because he had an awesome name. It was like Guy from Final Fight, and he was like one of the coolest characters. So I always played as him. Ooh, a beefing. Let's fight that. Oh, Encounter Link. All right, we just got into the
Sorry if I hurt you.
Yeah, that's pretty much my memories of playing Tales games. But now I'm actually doing an actual Tales game on my own, so it's kind of weird. I'm so used to just being like the tank system and just like waiting for a battle to happen. And now I'm actually like having to go through the game and do all the skits and do all the cutscenes and everything.
Wonderful!
Die, Wolfie! Punch you in the face!
The cry of victory!
I punched the dog in the face. Yeah. What is this? Hold on. Actually, no, this music's kind of nice. I'll keep it the way it is for now. Oh, you're supposed to go to Date and Hold first. That's right. Okay. Let's go to Date and Hold because we're not supposed to go here yet. And find out other person. Saving like crazy because I don't know if it's gonna fucking red ring again. It might. It used to be worse because it used to like red ring like after like 10 minutes of just playing it. But, after a while, it stopped doing that. I should probably get a new 360. I really should. Especially if I plan on doing Let's Plays, because that's just going to get really annoying. It's going to get annoying for me, it's going to get annoying for the people watching it, because it's going to be like, oh, episode's over, red ring. Can't watch anymore. Xbox died, guys. No more Tales of Vesperia. That makes me wish I had this game for the PS3, but it's on the 360. I can change the music. That's a one good point. I can at least change the music whenever I feel like it. But let's be honest. I go and listen to the same battle BGM for so long before it just gets kind of like repetitive. I mean, the only time I can listen to the same BGM is like over and over again without having to worry about changing it ever is like Final Fantasy IX or Final Fantasy X-2 sometimes. But that's just because you can't change the music in those games. Oh, it's kind of the thing though. It's like music back then. It didn't seem there was any reason to actually change the music like games back in the day. Like, the music was just fine, but now it's like they give you the option to change the music because they don't work as hard on the music anymore. Like they don't try to make as awesome music as they used to. It's like I don't know. I guess developers worry more about graphics and DLC than actual story or gameplay or anything else or whatever. It's like fucking Capcom. Let's release as much DLC as we can to keep people playing the game and buying stuff from us. The best way to make money. Ha ha ha. We'll put about a shit ton of DLC on Marvel vs. Capcom 3. And then we're going to release Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. About 2 months after Marvel vs. Capcom 3 has come out. And then we'll release some other DLC bullshit for this game. We will make tons of money, because we are Capcom. Oh!
The area outside the barrier isn't quite as bad as I thought it would be.
But it's like I read. Outside the barrier, there are monsters everywhere. It's so dangerous.
Oh yeah? Think about all the knights going to all the cities of the world. This is nothing.
But a lot of people hardly ever go out of the city, like you, Yuri.
And some people never even go out of the castle.
I think he's talking about Blanca. Pretty sure Blanca's never been out of the castle before. This is Dadenhold. If y'all remember that little video I put out a while ago, the test video for the 360, this is actually the town that was in that video. Except in the background was
followed you here?
Randomly Mortal Kombat music. Why? Because I like Mortal Kombat.
I wonder. Well, let's do our best not to stand out.
Okay, and I want to catch up with Flynn as soon as I can.
Alright, let's see if we can just pass through the hold.
That's what it sounds like. She's like, I want to catch up with Flynn so badly. She's gonna like fucking drop down on Flynn, suck his dick dry.
Where's she off to now?
She's probably gonna suck some other guy's dick right now. No, she's reading a book. Read books, kids!
Welcome. I've got some nice gear in stock today. This blade was forged by none other than Assam the Blade Master. It even comes equipped with weapon skills.
If you look at Assam backwards, it actually says Masa. And if you know what Masa is, Masamune. Huh, that's interesting.
No traveler should be without them. Feel free to give it a try.
Masamune is the name of a Japanese sword. I think it's the name of a swordsmith as well. I know Muramasa's the name of a swordsmith.
Huh? What do you mean?
the special techniques contained in weapons. These techniques were originally passed down from master to pupil, but the Blade Master Assam used a special process to seal them within the weapons themselves. Bodhi Blastia can acquire techniques from weapons imbued with this power. With continued use, weapon arts can eventually be learned by the person using the weapon.
My, this young lady knows her stuff. That about sums it up.
It's basically like the same system from Final Fantasy IX. There's different skills within the items or weapons, and using them enough will allow you to learn those skills permanently.
I read in a book that the Kritya gave this knowledge to humans long ago.
Huh. I thought Bodhi Blastia only let you use strike and magic arts.
In order to find the fighting style that meets your needs, it's best to think carefully about weapon skills when choosing your weapon. There are even weapons without weapon skills that focus instead on raw attack power. It all depends on your preference. If weapons you equip have weapon skills sealed inside them, those weapon skills will be stored inside your Bodhi Blastia when you equip the weapons. If you have a weapon equipped, you can use the weapon skills sealed inside whenever you want. However, if you unequip that weapon, you'll have to set the weapon skills to be able to use them. Each weapon skill belongs to one of 4 different categories. When you set a few different skills in a weapon, depending on what category they are, a particular glyph will appear on the core of your Bodhi Blastia. So, if you had a bunch of weapon skills for attacking, you'd see a glyph called Fleck. That glyph lets you know the strength of your physical attacks has gone up. Try all of the combinations you can think of to see what they do. I'm afraid the sun would set long before I could explain them all to you. Did you get all that? You learn fast. You should be able to read all about it in that young lady's book.
I can't imagine business is all that great in a place like this.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not here because I want to be. There are monsters on the far side of the hold, so I'm stuck.
Monsters, huh? Did you hear that? And she's not listening.
Huh? Did you say something?
I said I'm gonna go get some information, so you wait right there.
Oh, I'll come too.
That's all right. Go ahead and take it. It's pretty old and it has some pages missing, but it's yours if you like.
Thank you very much.
Is that book any good?
It's fascinating. You can read it as soon as I finish.
Awesome! Our own monster book of monsters. Dayton Hold is a fort that lies to the north of the capital. In the season that monsters prowl the northern plains, the gates are closed and passage through the hold is forbidden. It would appear that Yuri, a young man who recently escaped from the capital, has made his way to the fort. It is not uncommon for merchants and travelers to conduct business at the hold while they await its reopening. Yuri is assumed to be mingling with the other travelers in attempts to gather information and supplies. Alright, so I'm supposed to be mingling with the other people to gain information and shit. Alright, so arts, guard, escape, combo. Encounters. Encounter links, skill 1. Once skill is earned, it can be set to the character without having to equip the weapon at the cost of some SP. Symbol, for that skill is earned, a type of skill so we can over limit. What the hell is over limit? Okay, all very confusing information. I'm not gonna go through that. It's too confusing. Nah, I don't really like it. Actually, yeah, let's put it on. Okay, so, alright, that's what it does. It does exactly what I thought it did. And Crescent Fang, another new skill. You know what, actually? Here's what I'm gonna do. Switch you. Alright, good. I want to use Blanca for a little bit. Alright, I'm pretty much done here. Let's go save for the Xbox Fred brings again. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to stop it here. When we come back, hopefully, we'll get out of this town alive.